Loser guy's vending machine junk food.
You're on.
The overworked and understaffed angels of General Hospital.
Ian?
Good evening.
Don't encourage him. One Patrick drink in this hospital's enough.
I feel like we're back in med school. You have the nurses taking bets.
Okay, that's more than I needed to know. I will do the side consult to Mrs. Bowman, and I'll keep you advised.
Absolutely.
You're not even on staff yet, and you're up to your years in hospital gossip? So what's the wager?
Will you ask the lovely Nurse Mere to scrub in your temporal lobectomy or not? I gather she made off with your clothes, left you hanging out to dry, as it were.
You think I would stoop to payback?
Monitor Mrs. Levy's bowel obstruction.
The human race is evolving at an accelerated rate, it seems, but it doesn't include the male species. They are still ruled by primal urges, which means they're only good for one thing. I gather you haven't told the guy who got you pregnant that he's a father. He couldn't care less. And how does that make you feel?
This is an autopsy.
Miss Quinn, she's one of your patients.
I didn't order this.
I did.
Well, the results will be ready soon.
The cause of death didn't make sense, and I was hoping that this would provide us with some answers.
Sometimes there are none, Robin. Sometimes you just have to let go and move on.
It's a bottleneck down in the ER, so they told us to come directly up here. She just got some blunt head trauma from an explosion. Blood pressure's 144/88, heart rate's 130.
A bomb?
High school chemistry class.
Guess I can forget about that extra credit.
Can you tell me where it hurts?
How many times do you use that line?
Too many to count.
What's your name, beautiful?
Of the competition. God, this place is a regular hotbed.
Okay, let's go. Could be cerebral edema or bleed.
Okay, I need an ET tube and an ambu back. We need a hyperventilator. Put her in reverse Trendelenburg.
I want to perform a CT scan on your head.
To check my brain capacity?
No, to check for swelling the way you passed out.
Look, I just got dizzy. It happens sometimes since I got pregnant.
I still want to run the CT scan for...
It'll give me character. A scar.
I can suture it so there won't be one. I can do subcuticular sutures, which means underneath the skin, so you won't even see it. You can get character the old-fashioned way. Nurse Mere, while we're waiting for that CT scan, you want to grab a quick bite?
Sure.
You know the rules.
You put the girl back in play.
So what do you think of the new staff member, Dr. Devlin?
Another pretty boy surgeon, if you ask me. I don't think about him one way or another. But you do. You're thinking that you got yourself some serious competition.
I just got the autopsy results back on Mrs. Quinn. There was no trace of the anemia drugs in her system.
Because she wasn't taking them.
She was taking them.
Then her body didn't respond and she's got an abnormal absorption rate.
Okay, you're not hearing me
Robin,
right
I
now?
am hearing you. How can I not hear you? You're obsessing about this just like you're obsessing about having a baby. Completely lost your perspective, and it's starting to affect your work, your judgment as a physician.
I have legitimate concerns about Mrs. Quinn.
Concerns like you had with the pregnant woman with HIV?
That was different.
Robin, it's not different. It's all the same. This obsession about having a baby has worn a groove in your brain, and everything's starting to fall into it. So why don't you just go to the sperm bank, find a father, do whatever you're going to do, just
I don't
get
have
it over
to do
with.
that because I'm already pregnant.
I know that.